I don't have a locker.
No locker for you.
That's okay.
That's all right.
I just leave my stuff over here against the wall.
You don't need to be in a cage, buddy.
That's
you
perfect.
know what I mean?
Yeah. I do fight in a cage once in a while.
Every now and then.
Every now and then I'll mix it up with the MMA fighters. But
I've never
not normally,
punched
though.
anyone. I don't know how. No, I've never. And it's funny because I want to know how that feels. Even though that sounds terrible, I think.
I can teach you how to punch people.
But, I've never been in a fight, never hit anyone.
We could be the first face punch a food fight if you want.
Oh my God, can we please do that?
Boom!
We get to punch each other, though. That's the rule.
I'll probably get canceled after that.
Let's just take a chance.
Yeah, Frank's going to come in like, are you beating people up on the show? Yeah, why? Is that not
She signed the waiver.
Is that wrong?
She signed the waiver. It's fine, okay?
Yeah, that audio is missing of you saying that. All right, ready to start it up?
Yes, ready.
All right, Laura.
Ready.
All right. Located in the heart of West Pittston, Pennsylvania, Luca Pizza brings bold pizza flavor and sandwich creations inspired by New York-style classics. With its own creative flair, whether you're craving a crispy Brooklyn-style pizza, specialty strombolis, hearty parm subs, or fresh salads, Luca delivers quality and taste that keeps the community coming back. Visit them at Luca Pizza, 200 Wyoming Avenue, West Pittston, Pennsylvania, 18643. From garlic knots to gourmet sandwiches and weekly specials, Luca Pizza is the go-to spot for comfort food with a kick. Just like our food fight episodes, big thanks to them for supporting our show and fueling our foodie debates. Looking for the perfect grooming experience for your pup? Welcome to Carley's Fairy Tale Dog Grooming, located at 8 North Main Street in Pittston. We offer boutique-style grooming with a focus on quality over quantity. Your furry friend will enjoy a cage-free, stress-free environment where they will feel comfortable and pampered. At Carley's, we make sure every dog leaves feeling and looking like royalty. Call 541-410-9582 or stop in today to book your appointment at Carley's Fairy Tale Dog Grooming. Welcome to Food Fight. I'm your host, Brian DiMattei. I'm here with Laura Carter from My Sister's Granola. We're here in the Conversion Works arena for the Food Fight podcast. Laura, welcome to Food Fight.
Thanks for having me. Super happy to be
I sounded robotic there. This is episode number 2. I don't know why it rolled off that way, but if you heard it, you heard it. So
practice.
I'm glad we were able to get together. We met many months ago at Coffee Inclusion.
Yes.
Did I say that right? Coffee Inclusive. Coffee Inclusive. I always say inclusion.
That's okay. Inclusion is good too.
Coffee Inclusive over in Pittston, right by the water.
Yep.
And we were there. We were both there. Doing our thing. You're doing your granola.
Yep.
I'm doing my food fight. And I was asked to come there just to cover a little bit because they were opening up their bakery.
Yes.
And wow, it was really well. We went there a day or two earlier, had some coffee.
It's a wonderful
Ellie
place.
made us the coffee.
Ellie's adorable.
Yeah. And what a beautiful building in general. And I've never been to the refineries there too, right?
Yeah, I've been to the refinery.
I have not had dinner there yet.
Yeah, you should check it out. Check out Jelson's restaurant.
My friend Kevin Carney's one of the owners.
Okay.
I went to school with him, same town.
Nice.
And then upstairs are the Garden Goombas, right?
Yes, they are. Yep. Which they're amazing. They are awesome.
I'm trying to get them on the show, but like our times aren't running out. But I'll get them sooner or later.
You will.
We work Thursday. I'm like, just take a day off.
They're so much fun to watch, though.
Oh, they cracked me up.
Yeah.
I met them for the first time over. Are you a big pizza eater?
Yes.
Oh, Luca over
Yep.
in West Pittston. He's one of my show sponsors. Shout out to Angelo and Luca for supporting Food Fight. But that's my new spot.
Okay.
So I live in Kingston, so I drive all the way up the Ave.
Yeah,
Sometimes it takes 10 minutes. Sometimes it takes 20. Depends if you get one light, you get them all.
Oh,
right?
every one. It never fails.
There's so much food on that strip.
There's
so many mom and pop shop restaurants, burgers, pizza. It's incredible, right?
Yeah, it's one of those like cultural spots that have kind of remained that way,
Victory
even
Pig,
though
I
they're
drive
like
by
refreshed,
I
right?
drive by Victory Pig all the time.
I miss
I went there.
Pig.
They're still open.
Yes, I should go there.
I went there the last day they were open for my first time ever.
Oh,
did a huge video. It blew up.
Oh.
And then they still stayed open.
And they didn't close?
They're milking it for whatever they got.
I love it. Let's milk it. Get some Victory Pig.
It was $27.50 for 10 cuts. So the rumors were right. $2.75 a cut.
Yes.
That's twice as much as anybody else in the area. However,
it's delicious.
It was. I was going to dinner that night. I was going to dinner like an hour later. I was going to dinner. I got the pizza. I'm like, I'm just going to have 2 cuts.
Sure.
I had 6.
6.
In my car. I gave the people behind me that drove from like Jersey or whatever it was.
Oh.
And it was like a 2-hour wait by then for them. So
Oh my God.
You've been there before. You order in the parking lot.
Yep.
So I got there right when they were getting ready to open. I parked in the wrong space. I should have parked up there where I got first. I ended up being like not last. I waited about an hour to put my order in.
That's a decent
It was worth
amount
it.
of
It was a
time.
beautiful night.
Right.
I was there for a mission. It was all good, right?
Yep.
I saw people fighting in the parking lot. And I saw somebody post a fight on Facebook. I'm like, I saw that.
You're like, I was there.
I saw the guy only walk up and ask questions, and the lady that was working there freaked out on him.
Wow, interesting.
Not cool. Not cool. A lot of history with that property.
Yeah. Yes.
I used to come down the valley. I grew up in Old Forge.
Okay.
You grew up in Wilkes-Barre,
I grew up in
correct?
Wilkes-Barre,
So I grew up in Old Forge.
Yep.
Coming down the Ave, which is literally only like 4 or 5 miles away if you think about it.
Yep.
It was like coming down to a whole different world.
Yeah.
You crossed over that bridge.
Yep.
You used to go to Magical Gardens.
Yep, Matt.
So I was to be 16 years old buying a bong.
Yeah, we were probably there together.
I'd be like this, walking in like, I'm 18, but no ID, but I like to have that purple bubble bong up there.
Can I get a Grateful Dead t-shirt?
Sometimes they would sell it to you, sometimes they wouldn't.
Yes.
You mentioned the word weed in there, they throw you out.
They throw you out. Yeah, you could not mention it.
That was back in the day with the metal. That was back in the day with the metal bowls and the screens.
Oh God.
We're going back.
Not good for anyone.
I'm going back 30 years.
Not good for anyone. I'm 44,
Me
so
too.
yeah.
I'll be 44 in a couple of weeks.
I thought so. So we're
the
right
same
in
exact
the
age.
same, yeah.
But coming down the Wyoming Avenue, driving all the way down to like Sabatini's bottle shop used to be like a play.
The play plaza.
Yeah,
right?
so I used to bring high school girls down. I got started. Where are we going? It was like an adventure. My little Eagle Talent back in like 98.
Amazing.
1990 Eagle Talent I had.
Oh my God.
Pick up a little sport car.
I had an
little piece of trash.
2-door Oldsmobile.
Hey, we had cars now.
We did have
Brian,
cars.
what was your first car, Brian?
First car, Chevy Cavalier.
What year?
Okay.
2001.
They were nice models.
There you go.
They were like the more sporty models of 2001. I can picture it. Was it a Z26?
No.
No? This is the base model. Was it a 4-door or 2-door?
It was 4-door.
Oh,
It
so it
turned
wasn't.
on.
It was not the sports model.
Fucking grandma.
Yeah, that was the grab. That was the grab at Cavalier.
Blue,
Yeah.
It looked like a bubble.
That's amazing. Amazing.
I love watching stuff about old cars.
Yeah.
Because they used to make. I was wondering like, why do they make the same car almost? It's just the same
Right.
body, come off the same assembly line. It just gives everyone the options. They're literally like, boom, boom, boom. Put this on this on this one. It doesn't really cost them anything different. It just gives people more options.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Eagle,
yeah.
the Eagle Talent was my car. Yours was an Oldsmobile and a Chevy
Oldsmobile,
Cavalier.
yeah.
My Eagle Talent lasted me a year.
Mine lasted a long time.
I was a junk.
actually.
The mechanic I was bringing it to, I
No.
think he was sabotaging my car on me.
Well, that's not good.
I'm convinced of it.
That's not good.
Yeah, I'm convinced because
on,
the reason I thought that was the one time I brought it there to get fixed. It
Yep.
fixed it. I drove off the lot. Something wrong already.
Oh my
I bring
God.
it back. He gets right under the car. Oh, it's a CVR joint, whatever he was. I'm like, did you break the CVR
Yeah,
joint
did it
when you did
exist
it before? So whatever. Still the coolest car in the world, man. But what I'm getting at is Wyoming Avenue.
Yes.
Now Luca Pizza is right over the bridge.
Yep.
Where that barbecue place used to be.
Okay.
You got Antonio's down the street.
Yeah.
But Angelo's, I was talking to Angelo yesterday. He's like,
Yeah.
he's going through, he's got growing pains with that restaurant. They're doing well.
Right.
But what I mean by growing pains is that like, this is his first time he's not in the mall.
Oh.
He said, this is the first time he owned a pizza place outside of the mall because he had Angelo's
Yes.
in Viewmont Mall,
Right.
which was very successful.
Absolutely.
He
Just foot
sold
traffic too.
He sold the
right?
Rosario's.
Yep.
And then their family has Dino's in the mall.
Oh, they have Dino's.
The Wyoming Valley Mall.
Yeah.
So that's their family too, the Recchi family.
Dino's
At
is
one
amazing.
point, the Dino's in the Wyoming Valley Mall, the one in the food court, and the
Yep.
one where it is now,
Yep.
their family owned both of them at the same exact time at one point.
But are they not together? They're not.
No, there's something where he sold one of them, but at one point it was the
Okay.
same exact pizza because they just owned.
Oh.
The mall was so busy
It was
that they just hit.
incredibly busy.
They were hitting from all sides.
Good for them.
Yeah,
But
all
I
thoughts.
love Dino's Pizza. Like we go like from high school, going to the mall, you know, just going to the movies, hanging out, trying to skateboard, getting yelled at, you know.
I used to get dropped off the Steamtown Mall.
Oh, you were the Steamtown. Okay.
Steamtown Mall. Once in a
Okay.
while, we get dropped off the Wyoming Valley Mall.
Yeah, I was
The
Wyoming
Steamtown
Valley.
Mall back in the day for me. And you come down the valley, but you come over the bridge and go to the Wyoming Valley. It's be like, it's a whole different world.
It is.
That's
It
why when I
is.
moved to Kingston 3 years ago, and then I had to move again by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't want to. I looked in Old Forge. I was like, let me look and see what's anything in Old Forge, my
Right.
hometown. But I was like, you know what though? Everything's down here now.
Yeah.
I really enjoy Kingston. So I
Yeah.
found a great place in Kingston, and I was lucky enough to find it. But I like living down there because it's just so. I grew up in Scranton.
Right.
I grew up in Dixon City.
Yeah.
Up the Einen, all that
Up
stuff,
the
right?
Einen.
Right. We're going. Dad, where are we going? Dad, we're going up the Einen to
We're
get you
going
that.
up the
I remember. I'll never forget the day. My father. I go, Dad, where are we going? He goes, we're going up the Einen to get you that bike. I'm like, oh my God, right? So we get into my father's Pinto. My father had a Pinto station wagon.
I was going to say, hopefully it was a bigger Pinto.
I used to sit in the back, just waiting to get blown up, right?
Yes.
So remember,
was it backwards? Did you sit backwards?
I used to sit in the little, like in between. My father had like 2 huge speakers in the car that you would put in the house.
Oh my God.
But he was a music guy.
Good for him.
So he would have to set up 2 big speakers.
That's amazing.
And I was sitting in the, it was only a 2-seater.
Okay.
So I was sitting in the middle, right on the edge of the back.
Right.
And I was sitting in the middle and watching them. He'd be smoking cigarettes. My
Yep,
brother
with the
be in the
windows up,
passenger
you
seat.
know?
My mother used to drive around the big Cougar,
Yes.
the big long Cougar.
Yes.
I remember distinctively that we were going up the Einen to get my
the
bike,
Einen.
and my father's brakes broke on the car on Kaiser Avenue.
Oh, my
We were still in
God.
Old Forge. I remember. I go, Dad, what are we doing?
What are-
We're turning around. He goes, got no brakes, Brian. I go, what do you mean no brakes? He goes, no goddamn brakes. I remember like it was yesterday.
That's unbelievable.
I ended up getting the bike a few days later.
Okay. So
But
it didn't
let me tell
happen
you
at
what,
that point.
it wasn't a very good weekend for me.
Didn't sound like it.
It wasn't a good weekend for me.
Didn't get the bike?
I was already on the bike.
Yes, you were.
All right, anyways.
Bike came later.
That was a great sidetrack. We just got started.
I squirrel all the time, too.
Oh, I
It's
know.
okay.
We
Yeah.
are
Squirrel.
We are here to talk about what's on the table. My mother's granola.
My sister's granola.
My sister's
That
granola.
was good. That was good. I'm making mom's granola.
I said my sister's granola earlier, so I
funny.
let off right. Fuck.
It's familial, though.
Yeah.
You know, the whole thing is
in the family.
familial.
It's in the
so
family.
I'm good with that, you know.
So when you came up with the name, my
Yeah.
sister's granola,
Yes.
you looked at your sister and said that, and she looked at you like you were nuts.
She did not like it at all. She did not like the name of it.
Is she like
wanted
saying it back to you? Like, you're right. My
She's
sister's
like,
granola.
You should change that. That's stupid.
It should have been my mother's granola. I would have been
my
right.
Graham's granola is what I was going to go with.
Oh,
like
were you?
I have this thing with she's passed away, but
Yeah,
like
but-
I've always been close to my grandmother, you know. So she was like, "You should name it my Graham's granola," you know. And I was like, "No." I'm like, "You literally say to people, have you had any of my sister's granola?" Like that's the sentence you say to people, right? And so she really did not like the name. Like she thought I should change it. And I was like, whatever, Megan, I'm going to go with it, you know? But also when I was naming it, I looked up on the list of granolas in the United States of America. So there's like my grandmother's granola, Graham's this, Graham's that, but there was no my sister's granola.
Oh, that's great.
And the website was available, mysistersgranola.com.
Oh, it's real nice when the websites are available, Brian,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's really hard to do that. So I was like, Megan, this all works. So like, let's just see how it's received, you know? And now I'm like, listen, like it is an homage to you, you know, as my sister. It's just the two of us with my mom, you know, growing up. And she really is the one that kind of pushed me to go drop it off at Hillside. And it's like, dude, you got to sell this shit. Like there's nothing like it. There's just no granola like it, you know?
All right, so when she started saying that, who did you bring your first bag to be like, hey, I want to sell this? What was that process like? Who did you bring it to? What did you bring them? How did you do it?
I was making it at my house still at that point. You know, I was not.
Oh, it wasn't at your sister's house? It was at your house?
It was at my house.
Okay.
Yep,
All right.
it was at my house. And I was like, all right, Megan, like she really was just bothering me for probably a year or two, you know? And I was like, all right, like I have to figure out the packaging, number one, right? If I'm going to sell it in a store. So what does that even look like? So I went online, started looking for bags, you know, came up with this kind of, you know, it's soft, it's warm to me, like
It's
the
simple.
color, it's
sim-
simple.
I would notice this on a shelf surrounded by other stuff that's too loud.
Yes.
It's very quiet.
Yes.
Very nice. I remember
You
the
can
first
see
time
the
I saw it, I was like,
ingredients.
wow, this looks Fantastic. Nice and simple
Thank
on the
you.
back.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I didn't want it to be confusing
Absolutely.
or too much, and so
So
I came up with the logo.
So you could do this with food. You could put the nutritional label.
Yep.
You don't have that actual label on. This
So
follows the guidelines.
That follows the guidelines for when you're a small baker.
Okay.
So once I go into stores like Wegmans, or grocery stores, I have to have a UPC code, and then I have to have the nutrition facts actually on
I
the
understand.
back. So there's levels of it. Yeah.
We'll get to that, but let's stay at the origins. We'll get to that. We'll get to the origins.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely working on that. So, so I came up, I saw the packaging and I really liked that. And then I created my own logo. I definitely have an entrepreneurial spirit, and I've learned a lot in my life. So I created the front logo and then did the back one. At that point, I didn't have nutrition facts done and stuff like that, but I just knew I had to have the ingredients from greatest to least. And we were talking about me and my sister, and I was like, well, where would I even drop this off?
Right.
What? And she was like, Hillside. That part's down right now on the website. There was a glitch, and it was saying that there was 5 million milligrams of potassium, and I'm like,
I'm looking at it more, but you know how hard
that's not right.
You know how hard it is to get 3,500 milligrams of potassium a day.
I mean, it's insane. That's what I was like, it's wrong.
That's their recommended dosage, right?
Yes.
But they also recommend 300 grams of carbohydrates. So who the hell is recommending this shit?
I mean, not me.
But the more potassium, the better, though.
Yes, 100%. So we're just finishing them, to re-put back on the website.
All right, so you're trying to figure out where the hell am I dropping this stuff off?
Yes, where am I dropping it off? What am I doing? And she was like, why not Hillside?
What's Hillside?
Hillside Farms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The creamery, cows, all that fun stuff. We went there all the time as kids, and she was like, and she lives in New York City still, so she kind of has that the brand and food mindset, of where she sees things, so she was like, I think that Hillside Farms would be a great place because it's a trusted place for new products too. Yeah. So if I'm a new person in this valley trying to sell something, I want it to be somewhere where people trust whatever's there. So I made 2 bags of it, printed the labels and from Center City Print, and I dropped them off at Hillside, and this was before Christmas, and I just left a note. Actually, I think I wrote my phone number on the bag.
Is this recent?
This was 2023.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
and I wrote my phone number. I wrote Laura Carter, and I wrote my phone number on the bag, and that was it. And I just thought it was dead in the water because I didn't hear from them for months. And it was 2024, I think January, where Frank reached out to me.
That discouraged you a little bit?
Honestly.
Or you're just being patient?
I was just being patient.
That's
people are busy. We're all running at 8,000 miles an hour. There was a Christmas season that was happening at Hillside, and I think a lot of the times, in business, we have to kind of give each other that space to know instead of just being on top of each other and be like, hey, did you taste my granola? Hey, did you try my granola? Hey, what's up with my granola? It's not about me all the time, So I kind of just gave it space, to see. And Frank, I don't know if he texted me or called me, but he was like, we devoured that granola. He's like, we've never tasted anything like it, and we'd love to sell it in the store. So then I was like, oh, fuck. I don't know how to do any of this. I don't know how to do any of it.
Do you need the actual product to sell? Or you just
I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here. So then I just started asking people about kitchen space, and I went to City Hall, to the health department, and just, I literally put the cart before the horse. I had nothing prepared for this. And then, they ordered, I think it was 10 bags or something like that to start, and now we're over 100 bags a month. Just to Hillside alone.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Did you know Milton Hershey?
No.
You know who Milton Hershey is?
No, I
He's
don't
the
think
inventor
so.
of Hershey chocolate.
Oh, okay.
He's the founder. He built most of his city of Hershey for his workers before he had his recipe for the chocolate perfect.
Really?
That's the gamble he took.
I love
Same gamble
that. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta throw spaghetti at the wall and see if it sticks.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that was the process. And then I figured everything else out after that. Just looking stuff up online, what are the allergens I have to put on,
Overwhelming.
The labeling.
Sounds overwhelming.
Some of it was definitely overwhelming. I think the most overwhelming part of it was that I wanted the consistency, of course, through the product, and then the presentation.
Yeah.
I'm not ever really, and it's not an ego thing, but I'm not nervous about myself as a person, going into a new store and talking to someone, those things don't make me nervous, but putting something out there that is from me that was like, whoa.
That's a reflection. Like
Yes.
you don't care what your reflection reflects on you.
Right.
In a way, right?
Yes.
Because you know who you are, you take care of
Yes.
yourself, all that kind of stuff. But your
Yes.
food, you're like, oh my God, like, are you gonna like this?
Are people going to be so judgmental?
Are they gonna be like, who the hell is making this shit?
Yeah.
Stuff like that, right?
And like, whatever.
Who's
this
gonna
is
like
crap.
this? Who's gonna like this podcast?
Right.
Who's gonna listen to it?
Who's going to listen to me?
Who's gonna watch my food reviews on my page? It turns out, a couple people at first, right?
Yeah.
A couple buyers at first, and then more and more and more and more.
more and more.
Year after year, consistency.
Yes. Consistency.
And people see that.
They do, and I think they really appreciate that. Because that's something that I just want all the time is consistency for people. I think consistency is life and key. Like I say that with, about people, right? Like, please be consistent. Don't change. Like, don't all of a sudden come out of left field. Like let's be consistent for each other so that we know what we're getting. And like the first ingredient is love on the back.
That's where I stopped listening. I did.
Is that where you stopped listening?
I stopped listening to yours. And shout out to the 570, getting into the 570 podcast.
Yes.
Frank and you guys are on there, and
Frank was awesome.
Yeah.
We had a great time.
Like I said, I wanted to stop. I wanted to keep listening, but I was like, no. Like I want to go into our episode a little more.
And to be fair, I didn't listen to your review either.
That's fair.
I haven't seen anything.
No,
so.
it'll be out next week.
Okay.
It'll be out next week. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So, like putting love as the first ingredient
Puts
sounds
a smile
hokey,
on your face.
but I think it puts a smile on people's faces, and it's not only about the food that we're eating, right? Like there's a lot of talk, of course, in the US about, hormones in our food and how we're growing it and where it's coming from and stuff like that. But the producers of the food that we're buying, there's this direct energy through, right? And so I'm a true believer that like the energy of what that chef is making in the restaurant and I eat that food, that is coming to me, right? Like I want people to enjoy what they're doing, what they're making when I consume it. So that was a very important thing to me to try to make sure that I just do it. It's just natural to me. Like love is a superpower, and it's something that's very forgotten about now. So if I could put more love in the world, one bag at a time, like why the hell wouldn't I do that?
I agree.
So that's where the love comes from because I love what I do. I love making it. I love the process. I have 15-hour days in the kitchen. I am not a baker, everyone, by the way. I am not claiming to be a baker. We
just had a non-baker on my last episode.
Yeah, I make granola. Utmost respect to bakers out there. That is a science.
That's some hard shit.
Oh,
that's some hard shit.
I sell my granola at Amberdonia. In Kingston.
Yeah,
and
I don't live too far away.
She is incredible. She studied in Italy and France, and her recipes for her cookies and cupcakes are, over 70 years old. Like, I'm never claiming to be a baker. I will never take that away from you.
Do they have two bakeries, or did they just expand it to the bigger spot?
So they moved.
Because there's a small, because you got the big one by that back road, and you see that beautiful little stone building.
Yeah.
Do they still use that little one?
That's
or no?
where they bake.
Okay, so they
And
bake
then that's
everything,
their
and then the old
store.
bank is the old. That building's interesting.
It's really cool.
Kingston's full of food.
Kingston is full.
Right by there is Lino's Pizza.
I love me some Lino's.
Oh
Come
my God.
on.
They reheat some of the best slices up in the valley.
They do, don't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
I freaking love
Nestor's really,
Lino's.
really nice.
Yes.
Go in there, you get 2 slices and a soda, $8.
Done and
That's worth
done.
it. That's not bad.
It's totally worth it. I do miss the old original Rodano's on Northampton. That's where they
I don't think
started.
I've ever had that before.
Yeah, Rodano's on.
Okay.
Well, they're on the
They're
square
now. Okay.
But when I was growing up dancing at David Blight School of Dance on South Main, Joey Rodano and his brother had just opened Rodano's around the corner.
Okay.
So all of us girls that were dancing, we were there all weekend, all day. So our parents would give us, $2 and we would go over to the Rodano's right around
$2,
the corner for our 2 slices of pizza and a soda.
$1 slice.
So good. And those boys they were so great to us as
Yeah.
kids, and it was a safe place for us to just kind of navigate to and
That's
from.
how you build
know?
That's how you build your business in a community.
I think
That'd be nice to
so.
the kids. Even when you get the neighborhood kids walk around your neighborhood, you gotta be nice to them. You know
Gotta be
why?
nice to 'em.
Because they're the neighborhood kids. I know when
Yes.
people used to piss off me and my friends. We might do something to you.
Things may happen.
Things may happen. So when I get the kids in my neighborhood, now one kid fired me up the other day. I got out of my car.
Yep.
He's walking with his friend, and there must have been a coffee cup on the ground from garbage day, whatever it was.
Right.
He picks it up and smashes it on the ground.
Come on.
Come right around. I go, bro. You're gonna pick that up?
Yeah.
You're gonna leave it there? I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I go. You didn't mean to pick it up and smash it. I go. I'm not gonna argue with you. Just please pick it up. Little
Yeah.
kids walk by here all the time.
Yeah.
Just take care of it. He did. He picked it up. put it in his bag,
good.
and walked off with it.
That's
he didn't,
good.
He didn't need to do that. Well, he kind of needed to do that, but some people don't.
He kind of needed to do it.
Who's picking up a mug and is breaking it on the sidewalk?
Yeah, no, dude, it's just not cool. You know, it's
yeah.
not cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, one of the things that, I'm proud and happy to do in the city of Wilkes-Barre, Mayor George Brown put out an article in the newspaper, like in 2023, I think it was. And he was kind of recruiting these people called block captains. And so you could volunteer, like from your neighborhood, to be a block captain with the mayor's office. And so what that means is, number one, I have a direct line into the mayor's office, but also when there's like trash on the street, like somebody dumps a mattress, and we don't know whose it is, they'll send DPW to pick it up.
Definitely saw a wooden sink on the Cross Valley the other day.
Yeah, oh my God.
It was definitely a wooden sink. It was wood.
A wooden
had a faucet
sink?
coming out of the bottom. And a faucet. I look back. I go, that's definitely a sink.
How does that even happen?
I have no idea. I'm sorry, but it
No, it's
reminded me
fine.
of that.
It's just the random shit,
Yeah.
right? That's like
It's like,
around.
where did that come from?
What is even happening here? Yeah, I have no idea.
There was definitely a barbecue. There was definitely a grill, like a big barbecue grill. The one time I can't get a picture.
You're like, why?
That would have been perfect for my food pipe. Like, we got a grill in the Cross Valley. Come pick it up. All right, so you're the block manager,
Yeah, block captain,
block
it's
captain.
called, yeah.
For the block that you live on.
For the block that I live on.
Okay,
so
kind of like a dorm captain.
Yeah, kind of like dorm captain.
yeah.
In the fall, I print out flyers, and so this fall we're going to have a street cleanup, and DPW comes and drops off, rakes and brooms and vests for the kids, and I swear, Brent, like I say, 4:00 on Sunday, we're going to clean up the streets together. I put it on everyone's house, and the entire community comes out of their doors at 4:00, and we have hedge clippers and rakes, and we do everyone's front yard, including the street line. I didn't get to do it last year. Last year was a little crazy, but I'm coming back to it this year, because it's a good way to get us all together and get neighbors to know each other and just kind of understand how we live on the street. I talk to people like, if you have a driveway, please use it. Like we don't have parking on the street because I'm right by King's, and there's a lot of apartments. And so it's just been a really nice way that I can connect with the community and we can all help each other.
You give them all little bags of granola.
I'm going to this year.
Small little bags. That's how you build a customer base.
Little bags,
Bags of that,
Yes.
Speaking of Wilkes-Barre, a little quick detours. I just saw it the last couple of days. Maybe you know more about it than me. You know Austin from Abide Coffee Shop?
Yeah.
So he's been posting something about like the parking outside of his coffee shop. They're not letting them park.
Oh, really?
Or they're doing construction and they're constantly closing the road
are.
down and they're blocking the garage and stuff like that. And it seems like he's been trying to get the city to help him, but he's getting pushback. And now he's going to do some type of small conferences for helping people with marketing, stuff like that. But like he's saying, like the city's pushing back on him, and like I don't know the exact story.
Yeah, that's
but
interesting.
maybe you know a little bit more about that. I know he was going through parking problems.
Right. No, I mean, he should definitely bring it to city council. Like you can go right to the meeting and bring that there. Austin, hit me up if you need help.
Yeah. Yes, I was just curious what was going on there.
It's definitely an issue over there.
I live right over the bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's a lot of congestion where Abide is, like every Market Street coming off, coming on. The farmer's market now, is on the square and stuff like that.
There's a lot going on. I've seen people make posts about like, oh, I didn't realize we were shutting the square down today. There was no post about that.
Nope.
People have to know about it.
People have to know about it, and I do think, like the city of Wilkes-Barre can do a better job at that. Like there's also like there's 2 days a year I think where they'll pick up like big things like your washer, or your couch or whatever, but like no one knows about it.
Right, that's a big day.
Please,
big day. You guys have some shit picked up now. Come clean me out, bro.
Exactly, get it all.
I still have
out,
the big brick wooden wall I made for the podcast in my kitchen. It's sitting on my back porch. I'm like, come take it for free.
Just do it.
It could be like a prop for a play.
Yes.
No one seems to. No one cares. I posted a few times. My landlord cares.
Yeah.
I had an old shelf that I took out of my apartment. I put it on the back porch. I'm going to bring it down to the dumpster at work.
Right.
It's just sitting there for weeks. I never brought it anywhere.
No.
I come out there one day, it's gone. My landlord goes, I put it in the dumpster in the back. I'm like, that's nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
What if I wanted it though?
He's like, you don't anymore.
He's like, it's gone. I was like, whatever. Luckily, I want to get. I go, Tim, what if I wanted it? He goes, that's gone now. I'm like, all right, shit.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Yep. All right, let's circle back to the granola.
Yeah.
All right. You're at Hillside Farms.
Yep, I'm at Hillside
Farms. So that started going when you officially brought in bags or boxes of the granola. Here, it's for sale. All right.
Yeah.
You talk about your cost point and prices. You don't want to discuss that. Curious.
No, I mean, to be honest, I also talked. So Frank runs the Mercantile at Hillside. I did a lot of like cost comparison for granola companies that are like mine, right?
Okay.
Like I cannot touch Nature Valley in cost. I mean,
You could touch them in flavor.
that's right, baby.
Holy shit.
Surpass it.
Holy-
You know?
If you give me a bag of Nature's Best and then this, I'm gonna give you back to Nature's Best.
You
Oh my God,
are.
100%. Remember, I like granola, but I'm almost like, it's gonna be like. There's gonna be some more. There's gonna be so much sugar.
Yeah,
it's gonna
it's
be
like a
just.
letdown.
It's gonna be all this and all that. Not what I really want. Mm-hmm. But then you start taking handfuls of much as granola. It's just like, wow, this is really.
What I thought it should taste like too. You know,
It's still made in your kitchen, right?
So I bake at Gather Community Space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a commercial kitchen. It's in the Presbyterian Church. That's diagonal from the YMCA.
They do. I think. Is that like a women's shelter in a way?
It's-
Not a shelter, but like a women's like resource place.
Well,
in a
yeah,
way?
there's definitely resources
I
there.
definitely
but they
did it.
have...
I definitely did a thing for the gym there for self-defense last year.
Oh, cool.
If it's the church I'm thinking about,
Yeah.
right by Kings, and then
Yes.
the old part of Wilkes-Barre there
Yes.
by the river.
Yep, right by the river.
There's no
yeah.
way it's a coincidence. So
Yeah,
it's
there's
more,
no
it's
way.
more than likely because they have a
That
huge
you
kitchen
did-
in there.
Yes.
More than likely that was
Yes,
the
and
place.
the auditorium is right across from the kitchen.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, that's-
yeah.
yeah,
So that's
100%.
Gather Community Space.
Okay.
And so it's like a kitchen incubator. So I'm one of the bakers or makers in there.
That's great.
And then there's another baker in there. But they do, they do yoga classes, Tai Chi, they have drum circle, every week, and it's all donation based, which is
Yes.
awesome. And they have
Yes.
like an ESL program where kids can come and learn, English and stuff like that. So they're doing a lot of cool stuff in the neighborhood just as a community space.
I need to learn Spanish.
You
for work.
should. It's fun.
I need to learn-
Spanish is fun.
I need to learn for my job.
Yeah, I'm not fluent, but when I lived in New York City, when I was working at the restaurant, the chefs in the back, like mostly Mexican, some Ecuador, some Bolivia, but we had a rule because a lot of them didn't speak English, right? So I made a rule with them, and I was like, whenever I come to the kitchen, I'm going to ask you for whatever I need in Spanish. You have to give it to me in English. So like we are on fire here. Like we're in the weeds. I'm like, give me some friggin' whatever it is, mustasa or something, like that's mustard, but you just like, it was forced for us to learn.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And so that's how I learned on my Spanish. I
That's
mean,
cool.
mostly Mexican slang, which is a lot of fun. But, but yeah, Spanish is very useful. So
One of these days.
yeah.
One of these days.
Yeah. Or not. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm like, we're not.
So you're in the kitchen cooking.
I
What was
am
your
in the
next?
kitchen.
What was your next? What place were you eyeing out next to bring your product to?
That was the Wilkes-Barre Farmers Market.
Okay.
So I said, God, let me just try to get this out to people, So I was at Hillside in that winter, like January. And then the farmer's market started in June. And at the farmer's market is where I decided to do samples. So I am a person that, like, if I could try anything before I buy it, I feel like we'd have a lot less waste. The world would be a better place. You wouldn't be purchasing things and throwing them out, So that's where I decided to do the samples. So whatever farmer's market I'm at, I always have samples for them, but also in stores, I always give them like sample cups so that people, when they come in the store, they could just try it.
perfect.
Instead of like being afraid to buy something you just don't even know if you like it, right? I'd rather you try the sample and chuck that out than buy a bag of my granola and waste it.
Yeah.
But, thankfully, like it's been a, round of applause and people try it and then they buy it,
great.
So that's where the farmer's market was like so integral to my growth at that point because it produced income every week for me. And then I had new clients every week. And then I would say to them like, well, where else do you go to buy stuff? And maybe I should approach that place, The second place was Amberdonia, actually.
Oh, you mentioned that. That's right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the second place that I added on. So then I had Hillside and Amberdonia. And then it kind of just started spinning out. I mean, I'm in about 14 stores now. I'm going into a store in Patterson, New Jersey.
Good for you.
Just got into a store in Danville. And, like these people are asking me to be in their store, which I did not expect that. That was not.
You got to that point.
Yeah. And
You went
that's
to the, you went from the
unbelievable.
you went from the point where you're asking, and now the word of mouth is starting to turn, and that word of mouth is coming back, and everybody wants it in there.
Yep.
That's some good
Yep.
shit.
I think so. And then,
Yeah.
I tacked on like, a JCC event, or a winter market, the one up in Scranton at the Cultural Center I do, which helped me get my product out. And then doing a lot of those markets is what helped my online sales, because if I wasn't in a store in your area, you could order it online for me and I ship it. Right?
Yeah, it's perfect.
So I kind of just started tackling all these little pieces, and so the growth has been like very fast, and it's amazing, but I'm kind of at this crux right now of like, holy shit, I need to be in the kitchen 2 more times a week and order that much more bulk. Right, and pack that many more bags, and it's a lot of labor. It's a lot of time.
Now, is this your only job right now? Is your full time gig? You're still
it's
you're going back and forth.
Pretty full time, but I have an insurance company as well.
Okay.
So I'm a broker in the state of Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So
I need some cheaper car insurance.
Need some cheap. I got a guy for you. I don't do that, but I got a guy for you. Yeah,
I'll get
he's
that
the
number after because I feel like I'm paying $170 a month for full coverage on my Honda Civic is newer. But why am I paying $170 a month for insurance?
Yeah, no, that's a lot. That's a lot.
I'll give your guy a call.
Yes, he's the best, and he answers.
Perfect.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The last broker I had, she was all right, but she started getting. I go like, who is this? I'm like, I forget her name. I'm like, we've talked like 10 times.
Yeah, you're like, it'd be nice.
It's my third Honda. It's my third Honda. Talk to my mother all the time.
Hello.
I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, come on, man.
Anyways, but I feel like I'm paying way too much for my car insurance. It's outrageous.
I am a person with resources.
Good.
Yes. So if you think of something, you need anything, you can always feel free to reach out to me.
That's
we
perfect.
all have to have our resources.
So
Let
me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I know the answer to it already because of the cost. You ever think about doing a stand at local, like the Kabasi Festival, the Tomato Festival? I feel like the cost of the stand alone would just offset your profits for that day.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Yeah. There's a lot of risk with those 2-day events.
There's a lot of risk. If it rains,
holy shit,
I'm done.
Yeah, the Kabasi Festival in Wyoming, it was great for a few hours, and then it just downpoured last year. I got invited to judge. I'm judging the wing fling this weekend.
Are you?
This is going to air weeks after it, but
oh my God,
this weekend in Sawyersville.
Okay, yep.
You should bring some granola. My mouth will be on fire. Where's the granola? Where's the granola? I need some granola to get the hot wing off me. Cool it down a little bit. But I'm judging that, and then somebody reached out to me to judge a Kabasi festival at one of the local VFW or something like that.
Cool.
So she sent me a bunch of pictures for her. I'm like, that'd be really cool. I have no idea how to judge Kabasi.
Especially with the local people making their Kabasi.
I just like doing more and more like that. Like we had my friend Jocker from the Ronald McDonald House was on here before that.
Right.
I want to do more charity stuff like that. It was probably like my most heartful episode, right, Bri? It was just like just hearing the stories and just like what they did for it. It's just like, wow.
It's incredible. And there's like, like through podcasts like yours and, just us being out there in the world, like it's you get to show that there's this goodness, happening, and there's a genuity to the world that still exists, despite what we see on the media, and stuff like that. So that's why I have an appreciation for things like this, because I feel like that's the real news. Yeah. Right? Like
I tell people all the time, I go, get away from the news, come check out Demon Taste Food Fight.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. 100%. Know what's happening around you.
I dig into the news and politics, all that kind of stuff too, but you need a break once in a while.
Yeah, you do.
Because you can hear the same story 3 different ways. It's like...
And then you have to decipher everything.
Like, which one's real? Like, who's lying to me?
None of them. All of them.
Oh, my God. It's ridiculous.
None of them and
you know
all
what doesn't
of them.
lie? Food does not lie.
Food doesn't lie.
Whether it's either going to be good.
Yep.
It's going to be all right.
Yep.
Or it's going to be bad.
Or it's going to be bad. It's one or the other.
It takes a lot for pizza, for me, to have bad pizza. It takes a lot. I will more than likely eat it.
Okay.
I will more than likely. I may not.
What about Nardones?
Like you read my mind. Like you give me a cold slice of Nardones, bros, and I'll crush it.
Absolutely, I'll crush the whole top tray.
I used to make gourmet Nardone pizza
what
when I was younger.
What was it though?
When I was younger, it'd be because I was an overeater. I was a chubby kid.
Okay.
It'd be 4 cuts.
Yep.
On the baking pan, oven on, salt, pepper, every seasoning in the cabinet. Garlic salt, onion salt, oregano, parsley, right?
Yes.
Everything that pizza didn't need. Put it right in the oven.
Fair.
Till it got crisp, till it got like brown on top.
Yes.
Take it out, and I would just crush it.
Oh my God.
I'd probably be eating a cold cut while I was heating it up.
Yes, you would.
A lot of people say to put it on the grill.
Really?
I don't have a grill. My plan was to get a grill. This is the first apartment I live in where I can actually have a grill because I'm on the bottom floor.
Oh, good.
But you know what I never bought yet?
A grill.
A grill. I have at least 4 more months of grill season. Like, I love chicken thighs. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
they're so
They'd be
good
great. And I just
grilled.
throw them in. I've been buying Sam's Club's rotisserie chickens lately.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
I go in there. People, they're gonna get you other stuff. I'm like, oh no, they're not. I go in there. I buy 2 chickens
And you leave.
and 3 pounds of ground
Yes.
beef. $30.
Yeah, you're done.
$30.
You're done.
That's my
Spend a
protein
lot
for the
more
week.
than that in there.
Oh, I go other
Yeah.
places and spend more money.
Yeah.
My food bill for myself is probably like, it's probably about $80 a month. That's just food. $80 a week.
Oh, I was gonna say a month. Are you
week.
eating? Are
A
you
week.
okay?
$80 a week. That's what I'm
right.
eating. That's what I'm eating good. However,
Yes.
I probably spend another couple bucks on like slices.
Yeah.
I get BK once a week.
You got to get it in there, you know.
And then a Wegmans hoagie here or there.
Yep.
But if I
yep.
really dial it in, I could just spend that money at the store and cook all my meals.
and cook
for
all
me.
your
Yeah.
meals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't eat out very much either.
Yeah.
My partner Sean is a former chef as well, so like
Oh, that's good stuff.
yeah, so we love cooking
Yeah, I bet.
and doing the damn thing. And he's a smoker, so he's always smoking meats and
Yeah.
stuff like
Oh,
that at
nice.
the house, you know. Yeah.
I'm a simple
we love
eater.
that.
I eat a lot of the same meals. Like
Do you?
I'll eat 9 ounces of, like, I have my bucket of food over here. It's 9 ounces of rotisserie chicken on top of rice and Italian green beans.
Amazing.
Nothing, and some butter on there.
And
There's
that's
nothing.
it?
That's it.
That's it.
That's
Do
it.
you enjoy what you're
Oh
eating,
yeah,
or
I'm
are
gonna,
you
I'm
eating
gonna,
it just
I'm gonna,
to eat?
I'm gonna crush that later
Okay.
on. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's my training fuel too. I'm training for a tournament,
Yeah.
so I'm in tournament mode. I'm going to a big tournament in Vegas, so
Oh,
I
wow.
gotta keep my weight up and everything like that.
And
so
this is MFA?
this is for MMA.
MMA.
It's for you.
What did I say? MFA?
MFA. So it'll be for Brazil.
Mapler? Anybody?
I heard that part.
Like
the
Mapler,
Mapler.
anyone? I don't know. Sorry,
So
everybody.
I do enjoy that, but it
Do
also
you?
allows me to have a Wegmans hoagie.
Yes. Yes.
Pizza all the time. I
Right.
eat pizza 3 times a week.
Right.
I just get bloated for it. People think it's, oh,
Yeah.
when you get fat. I'm like, no, I'm gonna get bloated.
Yeah.
I got some sodium bloat going on here with this, but other than that, I'll rinse that out in a few days.
Yeah.
But I like eating that. I start off my morning with a protein shake.
Okay.
I put some of this in my protein shake. Not a lot. Not a lot because I try to keep the calories down
Just
a little bit.
you
But
know.
the extra flavor it gave into it.
Yeah.
I do 8 ounces of Fairlife milk,
Okay.
a scoop of Isopure whey protein,
Okay.
100 grams, 4 grams of protein, 100 calories.
Oh, wow.
So that in the milk, now we're up to 250.
Okay.
And I put a little bit of the granola in there. We're at 300. About 50 grams of protein.
Done.
I have a banana.
Oh,
So I have that, and then my half and half of my coffee. I'm just under 500 calories, 50 grams of protein in already.
okay. In the
Then
morning.
Right. Then I'll eat this lunch. It's probably about 700 calories.
Okay.
So now I'm at maybe like just over 2,000 calories a day to maintain what I got going on.
Right.
So I go home from practice now, Monday through Friday, and I have like 1,000 calories to play with. I'll have dinner,
Wow.
eggs, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I still have time for a snack.
Yes, you do. I'm a snacker.
Yeah, I can grab the granola and I can
snacker.
eat it, and then I'm good to go the next day. Like I said, I know I didn't gain 4 pounds last night.
Right.
I just got
right.
bloated.
Yes.
People think they go on vacation, I gained 10 pounds this weekend. You didn't eat
No.
30,000 calories.
No, you did not.
You're bloated.
You're bloated. Yeah, it's going to go
bloated.
away.
Me and sodium,
100%.
I love
Yeah.
salt, but like me and sodium,
But it's the same idea as like, you know, like I do hot yoga, right? And so I think the big misconception is like you're losing weight, but it's all you did was lose water
weight.
As soon as you go out, you should be drinking water. After that, you know, you're going to gain that same weight back, you know? So it's kind of the same thought process.
people
you know?
overcomplicate it.
They do.
They overcomplicate it. Genoa Wholesale Foods, supplying quality since 1947. For over 75 years, Genoa Wholesale Foods has been your trusted partner for premium food supplies. Specializing in services to pizzerias, Genoa also caters to restaurants, bakeries, delis, and bars throughout northeastern Pennsylvania. They proudly offer a blend of both private label and national brands, helping you find the perfect products to meet your restaurant needs. With local deliveries and the care of a family-owned business, they are committed to making your success their priority. Choose Genoa Wholesale Foods for reliable, top-quality restaurant supplies that keep your business running smoothly. Genoa Wholesale Foods, locally owned and operated for 3 generations. Call Genoa today at 570-823-6142 or visit them online at www.genoafoods.com.
A lot of things.
Speaking of uncomplicated,
Yes.
I feel like this granola is uncomplicated.
It's uncomplicated,
But how did you put it
man.
together in the first place?
Oh,
And why?
So, and
And why?
why?
Yeah.
I mean, the truth of the matter is I got sick of buying granola that I just didn't like. You know, I got sick of.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like I was sick of buying the bag, you know, that looked good, and then I would take it home and I would be like, ugh, like what is this?
What was it that disappointed you in that?
It was the flavor and the texture. Flavor and texture are like really key components, you know, to food. And I felt like we were always buying granola to put it in something. Mm-hmm. Like no one was just eating granola to eat it, you know? And like I may not present as a hippie, but like I'm pretty crunchy, you know what I mean? And so like that whole world, right? Like keep it crunchy. That's how I sign my emails too. Keep it crunchy, you know? Crunchy. Yes, keep it crunchy. Keep it crunchy. But that whole world, right, is like filled of all these granola eaters, you know, and it's $1 billion industry. And I'm like, why does everybody think they like this stuff? Mm-hmm. It's really not that good. Mm-hmm. Flavor, texture-wise.
I was watching some YouTube on it the other night.
You know, and I just got sick of buying it. So I was in New York City and...
Hold on 1 second. Was there ever a granola that was your favorite? Or you just it wasn't hitting?
The one that I ate was Kind Cinnamon granola. That was like Kind, you know, the KIND or whatever. Yeah. That's the one that I would purchase that I was like, okay, I like it, you know, because it had crunch and it had flavor. So that was really the only one that I found. Like Nature Valley, I would end up getting like the bars and then like crushing them to put them in my yogurt or whatever. But I was never just eating it. Just to eat it. I always had to put it with something. And I was like, why do we have to have something to put with something to eat it? The two didn't make sense to me.
I understand what you mean.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
So I took a bunch of different granola recipes and just started making it at my house. Like when I was growing up, I thought that I wanted to be a baker, you know? So like I would mess around with a lot of recipes and bake cakes and creme brulees and like all that kind of stuff. So I wasn't like afraid to approach it. I was just like, whatever, like fuck it, I'll just like play around, you know? And I started playing around, took, you know, this out, that out, added extra virgin olive oil, you know, just things that I wasn't seeing in other granolas. A lot of other granolas have canola oil, you know, or a different carrier than just an olive oil, right? So I was messing around with it for years, and I mean, I perfected the recipe now, but it's pretty much the same granola as I was making. So I was literally just making it for myself because I love granola and I wanted a healthy snack. So I just started messing around with a bunch of different recipes, writing it down, you know, screwing it up, writing it down, burning it, you know, too many pecans here, too many, you know, sunflower seeds in it, not enough oats. It wasn't wet enough. It didn't get crispy enough. So those are all the things I was looking for, texture and flavor to be in the granola. That's what I was missing. So that's how I came up with it. And I just had a sheet of paper with this recipe on it.
What is the cooking process like? So our ingredients.
Yep.
Here. Why don't you read them? You're a better reader than me.
So the first ingredient is love.
Yes. You hear that, Brian?
I got you.
Love.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
One more time? I'm sorry. Have you? One more time?
The first ingredient is love.
My man.
I get Brian out of the office on Thursdays.
Yeah, you do.
Don't I?
Brian loves being out of the office.
Even though we're down the hall from the office.
That's okay. You're still out of it though.
I try to bring him snacks every week.
He deserves them. He deserves them.
The R bar was here with the cheesesteaks. Brian, I think I ate them the whole time we were recording. I ate 4 of them. I couldn't stop. I'm a gorger.
R Bar is a great place. That is a great place.
Episode, and their food was amazing.
Their wings are awesome.
I didn't have the wings yet because I'm judging the wing fling.
Oh, good.
I just wanted to try it because they're coming on the show.
Yep.
I had a burger and stuff like that.
Every time I've been there, it's been great.
No wings, but I'm looking forward to eating wings at places after the wing fling. So we have first ingredients, love. You got that, Brian?
First ingredient is love. Brian? Thank you. The next ingredient, so it's oats, pecans, coconut chips, pumpkin and sunflower seeds, sliced almonds, extra virgin olive oil, Maple's grade A maple syrup, brown sugar, and Himalayan salt.
The olive oil has got me fascinated. So you saute everything in the olive oil?
I mix it all in the olive oil.
It mixes. So
it's just a mix.
What starts? So everything combined constitutes as a granola.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And usually, like,
What
the
would make it?
definition of
What would
granola.
make? Okay, good.
Oh, no,
Perfect,
yeah. The definition of granola is a product with oats and nuts and seeds.
Okay, so that's
That's what granola is. Yeah,
So
and then
without-
you can put anything else in it.
I
but
understand.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I love raisins.
You like the raisins?
Fucking love raisins. Craisins too.
Well,
Craisins are dangerous.
they are dangerous.
Craisins are real dangerous.
In the future,
Sam's Club has a bag this big.
oh my God.
Craisins.
And do you eat the whole thing?
Oh no, I don't. I don't buy that. Are you crazy? I bought Nutella once. I bought a small tub of Nutella once. It was gone that night on the
Is
couch
it?
with the spoon.
People have asked me to do kind of a Nutella.
So I won't
something,
buy I won't buy stuff like that because I have no turnout valve.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
I used to throw water, like put water in a bag of chips when, so I could.
That's awesome. Self-sabotage the chips.
I love munchies. Like
Yeah.
I will, and I'm like, dude,
I've gone
you
into.
gotta cut yourself off somehow.
This is a food fight thing, right? So I fought with chips before. I would crush them up and throw them in the trash can.
Yep.
And I would, a few hours later, be like,
Yep.
they're probably not that crushed.
It's like totally
They're
fine.
probably
right?
not that crushed.
They
I'm
were
like,
still
George,
in the bag.
I'm like George Costanza taking the eclair off the top of the garbage.
Yes. So good.
Shit.
So good. Honesty is the best policy.
Yes, it is.
You know, honesty is
So
the best
those three
policy.
ingredients make up the granola.
Yeah, make up the granola. Yeah,
So
that's
these
a
are-
traditional
you gotta-
granola.
Everything has to be toasted.
Everything should be baked, yes,
Okay, so
together.
you put everything.
I mix it all.
What's your mixing rate?
My
Like as far as
mixing-
how many seeds, how much oats, how many pecans. There's not enough pecans.
More pecans, everybody.
More
right?
pecans, please.
I love that I leave them mostly whole too, because I like.
So good.
Yeah, I want to eat the whole
Because
thing. I don't want
I love candied pecans. And
Yes.
they taste like candied.
That would be fun for,
Sheets
like-
sells candied nuts, right? And like the
Really?
little. You know, I go there once in a while, and I just saw them the other day. I was walking out. They have they put peanuts in the bag, in the plastic bag.
Yep.
They have them there.
No shit.
They're in like a little warmer.
Okay. Oh my God, like the peanut guy in New York
Yes.
City, the nuts for nuts.
Because the cookies at Sheets are very good.
They are.
I won't
really
order their
good.
food there.
No,
I'm a Wawa
not
guy. We did Wawa versus Sheets on this.
Thank God we have a Wawa.
Wawa's great, but Sheets has good cookies though.
They do have good cookies, but Wawa all day. Pretzels,
All day.
hoagies. I
Food's
mean,
so good
anything.
there.
It's so good. I love that we have Wawa back.
Brian's a Wawa
100%.
guy.
Yeah.
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 No.
No.
He's on film stating if there was a Wawa here and a Sheets here in the same path,
Yeah.
he's going to Wawa.
I'm going to Wawa too. 100%.
That's what makes you a Wawa guy.
Before Turkey Hill, before any of the.
There used to be a Wawa on Wilkes-Barre Township Boulevard back in the day.
There was by Home Depot.
Right across the street. Now it's some gas
Yeah.
station. I watched the guy
Yep.
take a piss right where I'm coming around the back to going to work.
Yep.
He's
Yep.
pissing on the propane tank thing. I stopped.
Oh my God.
There's no bathroom in there.
No, I guess not.
I don't walk in there. There's
No.
people go in there to play the games. They play the skill games.
Yes,
That
I did.
station
I
looks
did go in there
crazy.
once and get one of those frozen alcoholic slushies because they sell them and you can take them to go. And it was a hot summer day, and I was like, "Oh God, that sounds great," you know. So I'm like 3 minutes from there, you know what I mean? So I drove over. I was like, "I'm checking these
get it.
slushies out," you know. People were walking out like
A lot of
damn,
food trucks
you know?
in the area.
Yeah, the taco truck behind there too.
They have good food. I never stopped there.
Yeah, they do. They have really good food there. My taco place is El Torito Blanco down on Cary Ave.
Okay, I haven't gone
Yeah,
there
by
either.
Mesco Glass. Dude.
I
They're
live
some of the best
I live
tacos
by
here.
Torado's.
Okay.
They have good food there.
Yeah, I haven't been there
They
yet
make
either.
the traditional tacos, and
Yep.
they make the old school Americanized tacos.
The-
So you make ground beef, yellow taco shell,
Yes,
lettuce,
yellow
tomato.
taco shell,
Eat
yes.
it all day long, baby.
They are good. They
So
are
good.
So,
So good.
funny.
All right, so
Yeah.
you're putting together the granola mix. You're
I'm
baking it in
putting
your
together.
kitchen, and you're like this is what I'm putting in my granola. Did you have other recipes that you didn't like, or this was it?
I had, it was the same. I don't remember if I had a different nut or seed that I switched at some point, but it was pretty much the same. It was the measurements of everything and getting them right, to make sure it's not too oily, it's not too sweet, it's not too salty, it's not. So it was a lot of
Plus,
like
you had
trial
to
and
watch.
error.
Also, had to watch your food cost.
Yes.
Because the pecans are probably the most expensive thing in there.
Actually, the coconut chips and the olive oil are.
No, oh, I am no shit.
Isn't that crazy?
So there's a little, you got to balance it out.
And then the pecans for sure.
Yeah,
you know,
you got to balance everything out.
you have to, because it's just, I wanted it to be something balanced too, that people like, every time they pour something out of the bag, they're getting everything in it. You know, that was very important to me because I hate getting, you know, something with 2 pecans in it. And you're like, it says pecans and I just got 2. Like, that is messed up, bro. You
Where's the rest?
know? Yeah, where's the rest, you know? So that's just, I mean, it was just a lot of trial and error, you know, at my house, trying to come up with this recipe. And then this is what I hit, and this is what I always thought granola should taste like. And so that's, after people were trying it, obviously confirmed that, you know, family and friends, I was giving it away for the holidays and, you know, stuff like that. So I really had like, I've been building this company for the last 15 years, right? But never knowing that I was going to actually go to sale.
That's a good point.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's nuts. Like, I was just whipping this up at Bonnaroo when I was working.
And here it is now.
I mean, and like, here I am at Hillside in 14 stores, you know, like, that's nuts. That's absolutely insane. And I absolutely love it. I've been having the best time doing it, you know, and connecting with community and giving people something good to eat, you know, that they love, and they've found something new that they enjoy. I mean, you know how much fun it is to find new food that you enjoy and you're like super stoked about,
it really
you know?
is. It really is.
And now I'm doing that for people. And that's like really incredible.
Food brings happiness.
It is.
Food brings happiness.
It does.
And who's going to argue? People argue about food all the time.
All the time.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Relax.
It's food.
Eat
man.
something else.
Yeah, just eat. Pick something else. We can pick something else.
That pizza sucks. Oh, when did you have it before? No, I never had it before. I heard.
You're like,
oh, you heard. Okay,
you heard.
Jesus Christ.
Then that's obviously the answer.
Well, if you heard it was bad, then it must be bad then. I mean, they're definitely right.
Oh my God. What about Cebula's?
Cebula's
is in
DuPont. Cebula's Pizza. Yeah, I haven't done a review on that. I've had it before.
That's my old school pizza joint. My friend used to live in DuPont, so that was where we always went, because she went to Pittston area.
Yeah.
So we always went to Cebula's. I'm so thankful that place is still open. It's different. It's
I gotta go
not
there.
like
I gotta
any
go
other.
there. I gotta go there and try. I mean, I've had it before.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta do a food fight review.
Yeah, I think you should.
Been a while, yeah.
That's a special little
There's
spot.
so many places.
Know?
There's so many places. I
There
have a huge
really
list.
are.
Huge list of places.
How do you keep track? I mean, you just
people that reach out to
it.
me, I'll go there first.
Okay.
I try.
Yep.
I'll get there. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes it's just it's a lot. Sometimes I do my best. Me and my buddy Mike go together on Tuesday. We do our Texas Wiener reviews together. He does the camera for me. But it's hard sometimes doing it alone. I don't want to sit there by myself and do a review.
Right.
But the pizza ones I do by myself.
Okay.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. But some weekends I just don't want to go anywhere.
Right. I get that.
Friday comes around, the weekend begins. I'm just like, I don't feel like going.
Don't want to do anything.
Like I have my Old Forge episode coming up next week with our Carol and Janelle's.
Yeah.
I go back down there and I'll finish off the 4 different pizza places. But I have to go at nighttime.
Okay.
I was able to do the ones at daytime because they're open day.
Right.
But for the night ones, I had to go in the weekends and do it at nighttime. So it was like 4 or 5 reviews in one night.
It's a lot of work too.
It's not cheap either, Old Forge Pizza, you know?
No, it's not. Pizza's not cheap in general.
I get some on the arm once in a while, but I'm right there to pay for it. And if you want to give it to me, I'm going to take it.
Right, absolutely.
But I'm always offering to pay for it.
Yeah.
Or I give them as a tip.
Yes,
I'll put it in the tip jar for
I
them.
think that's the right thing to do,
Right.
you know, overall.
So what got you into... So granola is considered, depending on what kind of granola it is,
Yep.
a healthy food.
Yes.
And you seem like you exercise and you're fit, all that kind of stuff. Is that the lifestyle that you always lived? Or was there ever a time where you didn't live that life? You worked in the restaurant business.
I mean, yeah, I worked in the restaurant business.
So restaurants was crazy.
That's where I picked up.
That's where I picked up every bad habit in my life, which I'm very vocal about.
Yes.
And
yes.
health at sometimes wasn't an option.
Right.
No, it was always an option, but it was never a choice.
It was never a choice.
Yeah,
it wasn't a choice that anybody else was making either.
Party, do this, do that, drug this, drug that.
Hanging out until 4 a.m.
Yeah, you get out. You're done at 12 or 2.
Yeah.
You're wired for sound.
Completely.
And you're in New York City, so it never stopped.
Never. Oh, please.
It might as well been
bars in the morning.
Yeah, it might as well have been New York City here. You got the after parties.
Oh, yeah.
House parties.
Yep.
And it's just like, where we going now? Where we going now?
Yep.
You get home at 8 o'clock in the morning, sleep.
It's a god-awful life to live.
Go back to work at 6 p.m.
Yeah, it's
was
a god-awful life.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I had a great time.
I had a blast.
I had a great time.
Until there wasn't.
Yeah, until I was done, until I was done. I spent a lot of time in restaurants in the industry and stuff, and that's always been a passion of mine. You know, I think people are my passion, you know, period. But I enjoyed the restaurant life. I mainly worked for the same restaurant in New York for like 13 years.
Okay.
It's called Fred's. It's on the Upper West Side. The owner, David Honor, he's not the owner anymore, but he was the owner, you know, the entire time I was there. And that's also too where I met some of my closest friends that I still have, you know. But I too agree that, you know, I think that the restaurant, like the idea of the restaurant industry is changing, like in the drinking and drug aspect. I think there's a lot of places, and I've heard that there's a lot of places that like don't even allow the employees to drink there anymore.
You shouldn't.
And I think that's so important.
You should not let your employees drink at the bar, whether they're working or not.
No. I think it's very important so that people have the separation.
Yes.
You know, and it's not so easy just to go back and like make yourself a margarita, you know.
That's crazy.
And it's insane, you know, and then you stay out until 8 in the morning and then you go to work brunch the next day and you're having a mimosa like just to get through.
Yeah,
you
right.
know, like it's just not a healthy lifestyle, you know. I'm a fit person, but I'm a fit person by nature, right? Okay. That's the easiest way to say it. I grew up as a dancer, right?
Okay.
So I danced for years, many years, and I'm a very active person. Like I don't sit down. I'm always like moving, grooving, dancing around, you know, doing whatever. But like my life has kind of turned to yoga.
Okay.
Right. So when I can take yoga, I do, right? I need it to be a set thing that I do once a week and I'm getting there, you know? It takes a lot of effort to kind of get yourself, you know, together. But I've turned to yoga really for the last like, I don't know, 10, 15 years or so. I used to love running. I used to love running and running in Manhattan. I used to love it. I don't know why I can't like pick it up again, but it was such a good release, you know? But I think that most of like being healthy is happiness too. You know, it's not always about like working out or the food that you eat, you know, like what does your overall health look like? Who are the people around you?
Right. Oh, every right? Aspect.
Yeah, that all matters. And so, you know, we've all spent like the last, you know, however many years of our lives, like trying to make sure that we weed that stuff out so that we can have a healthy, you know, lifestyle, whatever that means. I
remember even a time when I was younger, I got real big into working out. Had a relationship fail. I was like, I'm going to do nothing but work out.
Yep.
I got super fit in my mid 20s.
Okay.
But I wasn't doing anything else.
Right.
I was home all the time. I was guilty if I ate a cookie. I don't want to go hang out with my friends at the bars anymore. So that goes back to what you're saying. How healthy was I?
Right.
I might have been physically getting healthier, but where was my mental state?
Yeah.
I was addicted to working out, so that wasn't healthy. I wasn't doing anything else.
Right.
I was sitting home smoking pot or doing this or doing that by myself, and just so I go work out the next day.
Yes. And that
Starving
was your
myself.
like,
that was my outlet. I go work out for 2 hours, which was way too long.
Right.
And then I get home, eat, take a shower, feel good for a little while, and be like, okay, now what?
Now what? Yeah.
If I didn't have work, I was bored.
Right.
So that was like that for a year probably.
Yeah, that's not healthy.
Then I got in trouble, got my life back together.
Yep.
Then I found mixed martial arts.
Yeah, there you go.
That was my yoga.
Okay.
It's my yoga.
So that kind of brought your life together, you know?
It did. I was 3 or 4 years sober.
Yep.
I moved back out of my mother's house because I moved back there when I was dealing with probation and stuff like that. I'm not gonna get too much into it. I always talk about it.
Yeah.
But then I was at my new place together, which was great. But I started putting weight back on. I started getting content. I was lifting weights still, but I was overeating. And my friend Rocco finally got me to go.
Yeah.
And I haven't stopped since. It's my life now.
That's
it's just,
great.
Yeah, it was a huge outlet at the perfect time.
Yes, 100%.
I believe God put stuff in your life when it's necessary, but I also believe the devil put stuff in your life too.
It drops in either way, right?
The devil drops in every once in a while and they're like, oh, things are going great. Try
I'm just here to fuck this up on you.
Try this. This would be even.
I'm gonna ruin everything.
This would be even better in the short term. Oh, you're right. I love this now.
It's so true, and it's so hard to stay away. But I think once you kind of get in a practice of life of not going that way, you're not really taken that way, you know. But also, you know, like on the note of like recovery and, you know, alcoholism and drug abuse and stuff like that, you know, I mean, I'm glad that you're vocal about it, you know, because
someone needs to hear about it.
Someone needs to hear it, like whether it's them or their friend or whoever, you know, and like mental health, therapy, psychiatry is another huge component of this world that is really there to help make us better people,
Yeah.
you know? And I'm very vocal about mental health, like just in day to day, you know? So I'm glad that you're vocal about that too. My boyfriend, Sean, he's also recovering, you know, and the things that he doesn't make him a bad person, you know, but I feel like a lot of us get judged by our past.
Sometimes we're
know?
good people doing bad things.
Yeah. And that's, I truly think you're either just a bad person or you're a good person.
There's a lot of bad people out there.
There are.
I remember I was leaving Clearbrook. I told my counselor, Kevin, I'm really embarrassed to go home.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed to go home. He goes, what do you mean? I go, I'm embarrassed. He's like, oh, no. I said, I'm ashamed to go home. Face everybody. He goes, you ashamed or are you embarrassed? What's the difference? He goes, ashamed means that you're a bad person doing bad things. Embarrassed means that you're a good person who did some bad things and they got to face it. Which one is it? I'm like, I think I'm just embarrassed.
Yeah.
And that got me out the door.
Good.
I'm glad I brought it up.
Yay for that counselor.
Fuck yeah. I'm glad I brought it up.
Me
because
too.
I was embarrassed for what I did. And I go back to my neighborhood
It's
where
heavy.
this stupid shit.
Yeah.
You know what the problem was? Everyone was, are you
shit.
okay? Are you all right? Let's get better.
Yes. Yeah.
And I proved to them, I fought. I'm going to
Yeah.
get better. I don't want to let anybody down.
Nope.
We just talked about this last episode. Yeah,
You
I
got to
don't want
fight for
anybody
yourself.
down.
You know what I mean?
You got to fight for yourself to be good for others.
Yes, 100%. I totally agree with that. So the more we are vocal about these things, you know,
Yes.
for each other, I think that it'll help get people into a better place too, you know? And like, I always tell everyone, like, if you ever need, like, never feel alone.
Yeah, I tell people, just reach out. If you're a stranger,
Just reach.
people inbox me. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. No, you're not bothering me at
No,
all.
not at all.
Sorry I didn't see you much sooner.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I'm all about that, you know?
Speaking of fighting.
Speaking of fighting, am I punching you in the face today? What's happening?
Didn't you want to punch in the face? You came right out with it before. You're like, I never got punched in the face
I've never
before.
punched anyone.
You're like, I never got punched before. Can we do that?
This is the time, right?
I got boxing gloves. I got boxing gloves over there.
Like, this is definitely the time if there ever was one, okay?
What is
kidding,
your
everyone.
what is your biggest fight? What's your biggest fight with the granola right now?
Oh, my biggest fight is just having myself. That's where my biggest.
You mean alone time?
Like, you mean what is my fight in making it?
In
or?
general, what's your fight? What's the hurdle you're going through now? What's the issue you're going
general.
through now? Yeah.
Alone time self-care.
Okay.
Right? Alone time self-care, you know, knowing when to stop, right? It's a hard thing for me to stop. Like, I have 2 companies, you know, and I have, you know, dogs and cats, you know, and then I have my mom and I have my boyfriend, and like all of these things are wonderful things. There's nothing wrong with any of them,
Right.
but finding time for myself, like just to be, is probably the hardest thing that I'm working with right now. And then making sure that I have like coping mechanisms and things to not get overwhelmed. Right? Like
100%.
overwhelm is a huge thing, and that's what drives people to do, you know, other things that are good, that are bad.
Or stop doing things.
Or stop doing things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I'm really trying to make sure, and it's not even really about balance, it's just making sure that you either have coping mechanisms or know the lane that you're in,
Okay.
you know, and trust that like things will go the way they're supposed to go. You have to put effort towards it.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
But I think if we don't have our alone time and our space just to like take a bath or go for a hike with your dogs or just sit and watch Grace and Frankie, which God, I want to be Frankie when I grow up. You know, you have to do things for yourself so that
Is
you
Grace
can
and
be
Frankie?
good. It's a Netflix show.
Is that off of Will and Grace?
It's Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin.
Okay.
Yeah, and Lily
Okay.
Tomlin's just like old hippie woman. She's like doing peyote on the beach and
Nice.
hanging out and like just being her amazing self. So I would be Frankie when I grow
I've been
up.
watching the Trainwreck episodes on
know?
Netflix.
I don't know that.
It's a series, like this true stories. Like the one episode was the cruise where they got stuck in the middle of the sea and there was poop everywhere.
Oh, it's like literal.
Yeah,
like
it's like
stuff like that.
like documentaries.
Oh my God.
Did you ever hear this? Brian, you see what I'm talking about?
I don't think
So
I've heard that.
It's called the poop cruise.
No.
So it was a cruise, and the ship engine blew up, ate away all the wires. They were stuck in the middle of the sea for days. So the toilets were operated on the flush. So they told everybody to pee in the shower.
Oh my God.
And if you got to poop in the red bag.
Oh.
And then put the bag into the places where they designated to put it.
Oh my.
Well,
God.
no one wanted to follow the directions, which
of course
would have worked.
Absolutely would have worked.
But they all decided to keep doing it in the bathroom, the toilet, over and over in this layer. Do it, layer. I'll be just do it and put it in the bag.
Yeah, we'll just do it. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But you just got. I mean, have you gone camping before? Then people? The ship, you know what I mean? Come on.
Then the ship, turned sideways for whatever made it turn sideways, so everything started flowing over, and there was just poop water everywhere. For
Karma's
days.
A bitch, right? You know,
poop in the bag.
Yeah, just don't. If you listened, you might not have shit all over you, people. You know.
So there was that episode. There was I just watched the Bubble Boy episode. Remember the episode?
I remember about the Bubble Boy.
The Bubble Boy episode.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I have to watch this.
The first train wreck ever was Woodstock '99.
Oh,
they got into when Fred Durst, they blamed Fred Durst for causing the riot.
I don't know.
So when he was doing break stuff,
you
watched the crowd, the wave,
go wild.
How huge it was, and then they made a decision. Woodstock wants to blame Fred Durst for that.
It's not his fault.
But then they made a decision later on that night, for whatever set it was, to give everybody a candle, a lit candle,
to burn the place down.
And then what happened? They burned the place down. They were surprised by that.
No.
The people who were in charge of that Woodstock, it was their fault.
Yeah.
They were understaffed, underutilized.
They were understaffed. There was not enough operations.
They picked a horrible place to do it.
Yes.
No shade, no trees, nothing.
No running water.
Wouldn't let anyone bring anything in.
Yep. Yeah, at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't make sense. I mean,
and then they were price gouging.
Oh, 100%. You know, I mean, I have a pretty decent
Were you
history.
There?
No, I wasn't at Woodstock '99, but I used to go to Bonnaroo back in the day. Okay. And those are the guys that I worked for 10 years. I worked for Live Nation too, for a while in New York City. You know, but there's things you really learn and understand from backstage. You know, and especially when you're looking at the entire picture of how this has to operate for everyone to be safe, right? Whether a tornado hits, whether someone is ODing, right? Whether someone wants to go for a run, whether someone wants to eat food, every team has to be on the same page, and we have to know about safety rules. So remember when stages were falling?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's this guy, his name is Haddon Hipsley. He owns Lambda Productions. Haddon, I miss you. He is the production guy for Fish. And so Fish was doing all of these festivals, right? When Woodstock was happening and all this other stuff. But Fish was just Fish. It was one band, 90,000 people. And it was just insanity. I mean, beautiful insanity, right? But that team, Fish's team, their operations team, their vendors, their production team, they were the ones that had it right. Nobody was getting hurt there. Things were not getting burnt down. There was food. There was water. There were safe places to camp. I mean, it was mayhem in a good way, right?
Right, controlled chaos.
Yeah, controlled chaos, right? And so the guys from Superfly, when they created Bonnaroo, right, the people from Fish were on break because Fish was probably in rehab and, doing their thing.
Who's
or whatever.
Fish?
It's the band. Okay. It's a band.
Come over and stab me. Come over and stab me. You know who Fish is?
This is where the punch in the face happens. No. So they were on break from their tour, and Bonnaroo, I think the first one was in 2002. So the person that was kind of the investor brought in all of the people from Fish to put on Bonnaroo. So when the first Bonnaroo happened, it was safe, right? People got water, stages were not falling, things weren't burning down. So that Fish crew, despite what everybody kind of maybe thinks, it is probably the safest team in North America to put on festivals.
That's great. A lot goes into it.
And Haddon actually created, after the stages started falling and stuff like that over the States, Haddon created a nationwide plan that all of these production people, mountain production that we have here, they all have to go through this class to make sure that they're certified to put up these stages correctly. So
sounds good to me.
Yeah, you have to, your crew is, so integral to all of these festivals and things. There's a lot of moving parts to them. But most of the things, unfortunately, that do happen on festivals like that would be on the onus of the producer.
100%. I want to go to a big rave. I love techno music.
Oh yeah, do you like EDM and stuff?
EDM,
we love EDM.
EDM, techno, deep house music.
Yeah.
That's
What
my,
about that?
That's my gym playlist.
What about the Keystone Arts Center? Do you know about the Keystone Arts Center?
No.
So it's a new little place. It's down on Keystone Arts Center. They are on Pennsylvania Boulevard, right in Wilkes-Barre, and they have EDM shows. And you could also rent the space out, like for an event, if you wanted to do it.
I just want to eat an edible and go walk in and just dance.
Yeah, and it's right around the corner from me, actually. So I haven't been there yet, but I've seen the inside of the space and stuff like that. But they're throwing. It's the only place here in Wilkes-Barre that's actually like throwing EDM shows.
I love that.
Yeah, so like we should definitely go to one.
Yeah.
You know,
I want to go to a festival where like just zone into that type of
and
music.
just get down.
That's my kind of. I like to work out to that. I like to do jiu-jitsu to that music.
And Elements too. Elements Festival.
Okay.
That's one. It's at the Pocono Raceway, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So Elements is a great EDM festival too.
I got to look more into that. That's
I
my
love
jam.
live music.
That's my jam right there.
Let's do it.
Best concert I ever saw.
Yeah.
Roger Waters.
Ooh.
1998 at Montage.
At Montage.
He was supposed to come on at 3 in the afternoon. It rained all day.
Oh, dear.
I took acid.
Yes.
But 11:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Quite a bit.
There you go.
Ready for the show.
You're really ready.
He never came on until midnight.
No, did you have to eat more?
Oh, no.
On here?
I was good. I was good the whole entire day. But by the time he came on around midnight. It was still thunder and lightning out, but people were starting to turn on the beer tents. By then, 80% of the people left. So we're all down by this. This is before it looks like what it is now. It was just a hill.
Yep.
Muddy hill.
Yeah,
so mudslides. We were watching my friend getting taken on a stretcher. He survived.
Thank God.
I don't know what happened. He survived.
Thank God.
But by the time we moved all the way down, and then he comes out and starts playing Welcome to the Machine.
Oh,
the bass is going. He played for about an hour.
He's unbelievable.
And I just remember leaving, and we were sitting in Dunkin' Donuts in Old Forge, my friend Steve and AJ. And AJ's putting mushrooms on his fucking bagel sandwich. Like it's
not Jump, is it?
Like, huh?
Not AJ Jump, right?
No. He's just putting mushrooms on his bagel sandwich, and I'm sitting there laughing my balls off. And my friend Steve, for some reason, was sober, and I wasn't the sober guy.
Wow.
But his girlfriend at the time didn't want him smoking weed or do anything.
Oh my
So he stayed the whole time sober. And I go, Steve, if you want to leave now, is your chance because they're all leaving. I'm staying.
Yes, you're not going
I'm not
anywhere.
missing this concert.
No.
By the time Roger Waters came on and I left, all I had were my car keys and my shorts.
Oh, my God.
I don't know where my shoes went or where my shirt went. I just had my keys and my shorts.
Thank God you had those too.
Oh, it was fantastic.
You know what I mean?
It was fan. It was. I'll never forget it.
That is a
I'll
fun
never
experience.
Forget it. There's one more thing I want to talk about.
Yeah.
The THC granola.
Oh, the THC, THC, yeah.
THC.
Yeah.
Can we talk about THC on Food Fight, Brian?
Yeah, I got my medical card.
We're already balls deep into it.
Oh, yeah, we are. We're going right. We're going right down.
Party,
yeah, that's right. That's right. Yes, yes.
When Chef Vaughn and Mom were here, I gave Francine one of my edibles. She ate it before the recording started.
So my story about them is
she popped them right in.
I love them. I was working at Catch 21, which is the restaurant right across the street from Chef Vaughn and Mom's on the corner. And a couple of us went to that whiskey bar.
Whiskey Dicks.
Yeah, Whiskey Dicks.
Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think it
Dicks.
is called that. Yeah.
Whiskey Dicks.
So we went over there to have a couple drinks, and I was just standing outside smoking a cigarette, and Chef Vaughn comes outside, and it's probably like midnight or 1 or so. He is so fun. He looked at me. He said,
"He's a presence.
You damn need a piece of bacon, girl. You look like you need to damn eat." He said, "Get in the kitchen." So I didn't know who he was.
Oh, no shit.
No, I had no idea who he was. So I went in the kitchen and it was him and his mom making me food, candied bacon. So I spent about an hour and a half just chowing in the kitchen. They are great people.
He's on the show with him and his mom. They cracked me up.
They are great people.
They cracked me up. So you remember Flashbacks?
Yes, I do.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Isn't that insane?
Flashback. I got kicked out forever.
Oh my God, Tinks, flashbacks,
Tinks,
the whole thing.
My feet just got wet from Tinks. Remember the bathroom downstairs would overflow all the time? It would just cause the whole bottom floor to flood?
Bottom floor.
And we go back and do it again.
Yeah, you're like, let's go tomorrow.
We go back and do it again.
Let's go walk through the shit tomorrow, you know?
Tinks.
Out of control.
I grew up in the bar. When I used to drink, I used to be a big drinker at Diskin's in Manuka.
I don't know Diskin.
There was Diskin's in Manuka.
Okay.
Then there was Joyce's in Manuka.
Okay.
And then there was Judge's. Remember Judge's?
Judges.
My friend, God rest his soul, Pat Grindell. I used to work with him at the casino.
Yep.
I known him when I was a little kid. He used to be a delivery boy for Dino's and Francesco's and music.
Okay.
That's how I knew Pat from, we're going back 30 years, right? He opened up a bar. You remember Judges? You said you remember Judges? Oh, yeah. I wonder if we ever met each other there.
You might have.
I used to be there. I was there for probably over a year or two all the time.
Okay. You were the regular.
Judges, I was a regular there. We go Diskin's, Judges, and then something happened. They had to close, whatever.
Yep.
And it was just like, and then my friend, Mike Nolan, shout out to Nolan, he went to the military. So we're going back. We're going early 2000s maybe.
Yep.
I forget exactly what it was, but he went to the military and he went crazy stuff that was going on. But if he didn't leave, he told me, Brian, if I didn't leave, it was me and you'd be dead right now. Right. We drank all the time.
Yeah.
He was my guy I drank
good.
with.
Right.
And he went to the army and I went not to the bar anymore. Not to the bar or the army, not to the bar. But when he left, I'm like, I don't really want to drink without Nolan.
Yeah.
I tried a couple times.
It wasn't as fun.
No. Because not everyone wanted to drink as much as he did. Especially on a Wednesday night after work.
Couldn't keep up.
I was bartending then too. So I would bartend at Marvelous Mugs.
Oh, okay. I remember that.
Worked there for a decade.
Wow.
I'd bartend at Marvelous Mugs and then I would go out every night.
Right.
I'm pretty sure we talked about everything but the TAC granola.
Yes.
So let's get back to
that. We'll circle back. So I, like weed culture has been something that, has been a part of my life for a very long time.
So mainstream now. It's not.
It's
kind of like the tattoos of the late 2000s now.
Thank God people can have tattoos. Can we all get over it?
Everybody was like,
what is that?
Holy, like I see people with neck tattoos now. I think nothing of it. Nothing of it. My last girlfriend, she was covered with them.
Yeah.
I didn't think anything. I love it.
And people were like covering their arms up.
As long as they're in the proper spots.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But it's like people are covering their arms up for an interview. Yeah, and it's like, no.
It's like, who cares now?
Who cares, right.
There's still a little bit of a stigma, but not even as close as it was. And weed is getting that stigma lifted off of too.
And it should.
And for some reason, alcohol never had that stigma, which is outrageous.
It still doesn't, for the most part,
You buy a bottle of vodka, be dead an hour later.
Yeah, and nobody cares.
For $7.
Yep.
$7 for a bottle of Baker's vodka.
Nope.
Drink it up, chug it up. Oh, I just got sick thinking about it.
Yeah, it's terrible. Ugh, God.
I've had maybe 5 drinks in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
It's just not for me either. I'm not a big drinker. I never really was.
You were talking a little bit before we got on the air how you plan on doing the THC granola. I feel like I would just overeat it.
You might just fall asleep or be a little too high, but that's okay. You can handle that.
Need some CBD to come down.
That's right. I won't do it with RSO.
Public service announcement. If you eat too many edibles and you're way too high, take some nice CBD. Brings you right back down to earth. Am I right?
Yes, you are right. You are right. And there's apparently other herbs like lavender and stuff that do the same thing. Like
pizza works too. Maybe. Pizza works.
Pizza definitely works.
Pizza works. The RSO edibles didn't give me the munchies.
No.
But these new ones I have, I get a little bit of a munchie from them.
Yeah, I get a lot of munchies from edibles. Not so much from weed, but from edibles. But I'm okay with that.
So you do plan on doing the THC granola?
I do. I do plan on doing it. I would love to have it in dispensaries, like as just a better option, instead of like when I lived in Denver, the dispensaries are filled with like cakes and cookies and
we don't get that in PA because it's still medical.
Oh yeah, it's still medical. Yes. Yeah. So like when you come out of the state of PA and like there's this offering of edibles out there, it's just all sugar. Like all it is sugar.
Fat and THC are great together.
They are great together.
Yep.
So we have some fat in the granola, right? Mm-hmm. So ideally, we would take the THC and infuse it in the olive oil and then mix it right throughout so that you can still dose yourself out, right? Like it would be evenly distributed, so that you can still take your dose of granola or whatever you want. Mm-hmm. And then it would be a much healthier option for people and a different way for them to consume it instead of just like buying brownies and cakes and chocolate and all of that stuff. I definitely have a few people that I need to talk to and figure it out and all that stuff.
There's a lot of regulations probably.
There's a ton of
regulations. Now, there's a lot of studies coming out that are suggesting that THC marijuana is causing this disease, that disease, this disease, right? Do they mean more about smoking it or the actual just edibles of it?
I think that everything is pointing towards smoking.
Because think about it, if you're smoking constantly,
Yeah.
I can see that you're constantly putting smoke into your lungs.
Into your lungs, through your throat.
Yeah.
You
It's not as bad as the cigarettes
No.
with the 175,000.
But it's still hot.
It's still hot. It's still toxic stuff. I mean, I know it's a
is.
plant.
Right.
But you're still
Right.
smoking it and smoking
Yes.
it. Like I stopped smoking the carts
The pens, I don't like.
years ago.
I don't like them.
I constantly got a tightness in my chest. Now, was it jujitsu? I got hurt, or was it THC? So I stopped the THC. The pain went away.
And the pain went away.
So I thought to myself, oh, maybe I just healed up from
Right.
being hurt.
Yep.
So I wasn't doing jiu-jitsu at the time. I think I broke my toe.
Oh.
So I wasn't training. So I started smoking the cart again. Within a week, I had that pressure
Really?
and that feeling in my
It
throat.
is a lot heavier.
I used to smoke them all the time. Now I'll take a whack if somebody has one.
Right,
I won't
right.
buy it. And I'm kind of getting
No.
away from smoking flower too. Like I gave up smoking cigarettes for a reason.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep smoking, putting smoke in my lungs and
Yeah,
smelling like
me
smoke.
Too.
So
Me
the edibles
too.
have become, I could take a small dose in
Yep.
the mornings.
Yep.
Not really do anything to me. I don't
Nope.
really need it. I just like it.
Yeah.
I was stone cold sober for 7
Yeah.
years. And I decided to
Listen.
smoke on vacation once. I'm like,
You're like, this is it.
this is how it was before I
Yes.
got crazy. Now I have, people don't believe in the gateway drug of it. It was a gateway drug for me.
Right,
It opened up every
right.
gateway in the world. I
Yep.
argue all day with it.
Yep.
But it was just like, I'm not curious about anything. I tried everything.
Yeah, if you're curious.
My curiosity has peaked. It's over and
Yeah,
done with.
exactly. You're just
Yeah.
going to try anything you want anyways,
Yeah.
you know? I mean, I think everybody's different, you know? I think that alcohol was the gateway drug for me, personally.
That's
you know?
cigarettes, alcohol, marijuana.
yeah,
They're all
yeah.
gateway drugs. Whatever leads you to something, something else.
Yes,
that
it's
first
a
one was a
gateway.
gateway. It's a definition
Yes,
of it.
100%.
Then people are like, oh, it never led me to do. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm not everyone's a drug addict.
No, not everyone is curious.
It's a very small percentage.
Yes.
But they
Yes.
all. But I started somewhere.
Yes. Yes.
But
And
the-
then one
just
thing led to
just
the next
because
thing.
your experience was different doesn't
mean
make
it's
me
not
wrong.
true.
Doesn't make
And
me
it doesn't
wrong.
mean it's not true, right?
By definition, it's a gateway drug.
Yes. Yes. And it doesn't make you wrong either. I don't think it makes anybody
My
wrong.
ass is numb.
Move it
listening.
around. Move it around. Get it going. We do some
I
yoga
don't want to knock.
stretches.
There's wires
you
everywhere
know.
down here.
Yeah, there are. That's all right, though. We're doing good. We're doing good.
I just made it worse.
Yes.
I'm good. I'm good.
But yeah, THC granola one day.
I'm looking forward to it.
I think so.
I want to try.
Do you want to try the cinnamon?
Yes.
So cinnamon cereal, I am creating a flavor.
You have this yet, Brian?
No.
He hasn't had the
You
cinnamon
already got up.
cereal.
Yeah, I saw you got up a little bit. Come on in.
Yes, try it. Will you?
Why don't you want to
He's
try
like
it?
my best judge, you know.
Brian, why don't you want to try it?
I said I'm going.
Brian, what's the first ingredient though?
First ingredient is
Oh,
Brian. Is it love?
are you sure? No.
You got first.
Okay.
We'll do it together.
Now, this is in testing, right? So tell me if it needs more cinnamon, right? If it needs less or what you think. But a lot of people have asked for flavors from me. I'm very hesitant to just add like sugary things in or, something of that sort. I personally love cinnamon. So I'm going to kind of make what I love right now if I can. And so I incorporated cinnamon into the cereal and then I'm going to incorporate it into the granola as well. So that in the fall we can have a flavor for people because it also, flavor profile is a big thing. Everybody gets sick of eating something, right? But if it has a little bit of a different flavor profile, then I feel like, it'll kind of help me branch out a little bit as well with the approach of it and stuff like that. So
Excellent.
that's my No? Yes?
Good.
Yep.
Want a little more?
Thanks, Brian. A little more cinnamon? Yeah. Yeah, and this is what I do. I pass all this stuff around to different people and I get feedback, I think a lot of times in business, I think people are afraid of feedback, or afraid to put it out there. But for me, I need it. I need to hear it. I need to know if you think it sucks. I need to know if you think you like it. And so more cinnamon has been common.
Go probably
A little more cinnamon?
heavy.
Yeah. Then I'll do that.
I think it's great.
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah. A little more cinnamon wouldn't hurt it.
Yeah.
But I go either way.
Right.
I'm looking for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
you're
either way.
you're looking for it a little bit. Yeah.
A little more punch.
Yeah, just a little more
Like a
cinnamon
little more,
punch.
little more punch in the face there.
Yeah.
You should make cinnamon toast
Speaking of-
crunch granola.
Oh my god.
They're so good. You see
I have a box
you
in
see
my
the commercials
house.
they
I
have
love
now?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
See the commercials they have with like the toast with the face on it? It's hysterical.
Is it amazing?
Yeah, it's hysterical.
That's one of my favorite cereals, no doubt about
Fuck
it.
yeah.
No doubt about it.
I buy the little cups.
Oh, you do?
I can't buy the bag. If I buy a box of cereal, I'm eating that.
It's over.
It's the box of cereal, the milk, and the cereal bowl.
And you're done.
Oh, I'm done until my stomach says no more.
Until your stomach's
But I'm a former binge eater, so I got to be careful.
No, it's true. I could binge eat too,
Yeah.
and you just like you have to watch with it. I
get into it.
I love it.
I get into it. I have one more topic I wanted to talk about. I circled around it. There's actually 3, but I can't make out those 2 words, so I have no idea what they are. How is your marketing? I know you're on Facebook.
Yep.
You're just getting started on Facebook.
Just really getting started on Facebook and Instagram.
Instagram's tough.
It is. I work with Rachel Olszewski, and she has been my right-hand woman to help me.
Is that who I talked to on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Rachel reached out to you to see about the other episode.
I'm going to reach out to her about some marketing ideas, too.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you about it,
she's
too.
great.
All right?
Yeah. She's amazing. Fearless Publicity is the name of her company. And I met her at Coffee Inclusive.
That day?
That day. Literally,
They
same
were
day.
packed.
That was a huge success. Cheers to Caitlin and like that whole team.
I couldn't even get to
the coffee shop.
I couldn't even get to the bakery once they opened up there.
Yeah, couldn't get to it, But Rachel has been helping me with my marketing and social media and things of that sort. I love her style, she gets me. She gets where my product wants to go and stuff like that. I haven't put dollars towards marketing, right? Like I haven't put dollars towards Google ads and dollars here and there.
I got an idea for you after the show. I want to talk to you about.
Yeah, I'm super curious, because that's something that I'm not well versed in, at all.
There's something I'm coming up with for like table sponsors.
Yep.
I'll talk to you about it after the show.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It just came up naturally. I'm like, let me ask her about it. You know what I mean?
Why not? Why not?
So marketing,
just getting started there.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
The best thing to do on Facebook is post every day.
Yeah.
Just post pictures of the granola. People love fucking food pictures. Just post pictures. Post every day.
I think I get nervous. Like I don't post on social media in general.
And
like
that's the majority of myself too. There's times where I'm like, I don't want to. Like there's times where I have a really good picture or something. I'm like, and I post normal times on my page,
right?
And I know what's going to happen. But sometimes I'm like, if I post it doesn't do good and it makes it bum me out. But I just post it anyway.
Right.
It blows up.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it doesn't.
Or it doesn't.
I'm like, the reason that didn't blow up, I'm always like the time. There's been times where I'll post on an off time for my page, like 2:30 on a Saturday.
Right.
But if it's really, people get into it, it blows up.
Right.
If it doesn't, it just wasn't a good post.
Right.
But the more you post, the better.
The better you get at posting, too.
Yeah, it depends on what your page is like. Me posting 3 times a day on my social media I do the Instagram and Facebook for the gym, for Good Treat.
Okay.
Doesn't work the same as me posting 3 times on my food page.
Right.
There's interest in MMA, but there's a niche.
Yes.
Food, people love it.
Yeah.
And they get all over it.
Right.
I can post Nardone Bros pizza, and it's just every time.
I do love Nardones.
Yeah, just keep posting. Don't be afraid to post.
Don't be afraid.
Post pictures of you rolling when you got a pan of all your granola and you get ready to bake it. Go up to the pan and get like that long form, and people love that. Make them stop and look at your picture. They might not like it.
Right.
But when you read the reach, like I have posts sometimes with like say 200 likes.
Yep.
But 65,000 people stop to look at it.
Whoa.
So that's
where you're hitting.
That's the picture.
Right.
That's the traffic that your page will bring, and the more you post, people will expect it.
Right.
The algorithm will pick it up.
Interesting.
Keep posting.
Okay.
Post pictures of you making that food in that kitchen. I would love to see that.
Yeah,
you holding it up before and after.
Yep.
Videos, reels of you mixing everything with the olive oil, all that kind of stuff.
They would love that.
That's the kind of, you're already doing it.
Yeah.
Everything's a potential. There's times when I don't have my phone with me. I'll leave it in the car while I'm food shopping because I just don't want to deal with it or whatever.
Yeah.
People think I'm nuts. I'm like, I don't live on it.
Yeah, I don't.
I live on it, but I
leave
don't
my
live on
phone
it.
too. Yeah.
But there's also times where I'm in the store where, fuck.
I wish I had it.
I got a picture of that.
Yeah.
Like when I go to Sam's Club once a week, I'll take pictures of all the crazy, gigantic things of food. And people love that shit.
Yeah.
Like how many crimpets do you need?
Right. Literally, how many crimpets do you actually need?
Yeah. Yeah, I love tasty
No,
cakes.
thank you for that suggestion too, and the
absolutely
little push to do it too.
Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Just like you push to get the granola out.
Yeah.
People, show them the process.
Right.
Show them the love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Absolutely.
Love.
I got 3 questions for you.
All right. Hit me.
Oh, I wanted to mention the House of Nutrition.
Yes.
I found that store. I used to live on Bennett Street.
Okay.
So that's right up the street on,
Yes,
right
yes,
on the
yes.
corner there.
Yep.
That's Luzerne, right?
Luzerne, yeah.
It's
Luzerne
like
proper.
when everyone made the roads
Yep.
in the valley.
What
they're
did they
like,
do?
Every mayor was like straight. Luzerne's like, fuck that. We're gonna make everything that's not a square.
Yes, exactly. I'm like,
And you
I
pull
don't know
in
how
there,
to
you're like,
drive
what is
around
going
Luzerne.
on here? I'm a big
It
fan
is
of Mia
crazy.
Villa. I'm a big fan of
I
Mia
haven't
Villa.
been there yet. I
No?
need to go, I guess, huh?
Really good.
Okay,
food.
I'll
House
check
of
that
Nutrition's a
out.
nice store though.
House of Nutrition's
Yeah,
a
it's
lovely
cute.
store.
Yeah, nice people in there.
Yeah, and they picked me up and reached out
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
good for you.
know, it is like
Yeah.
to be in a nutrition store.
And people
I
walking
think
in there,
is healthy. You know,
They know they're going to spend a couple extra dollars because of what
Yes.
the foods are in there. So
They're not afraid of
That's
that.
the customer base. That's great.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
What's your favorite food?
Oh God, my favorite actual food.
Your favorite fake food?
Oh my God, just one.
Favorite food?
And
yes, real food.
Okay, real. I was gonna say cotton candy.
That's food.
I mean, you know,
That could be an answer.
Could
Be our first cotton candy in the 62 episodes.
I love cotton candy.
That's your favorite
I
food?
used to have a cotton candy machine in my house,
All right.
but I had to get rid of
That's it.
because diabetes, the sugar.
Diabetes.
Get the sugar.
So
you
cotton
know?
candy is your favorite food.
My aunt used to say, "I have the sugar." I'm like, "No, you can't have sugar." And
I have the sugar.
You can't have it. You know.
So is cotton candy your favorite
Cotton
food?
candy.
It's fucked up.
I love it. It
Right.
is fucked up, isn't it? So good though.
What food could you eat 24/7?
Tacos.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's on the tacos?
Usually steak or the birria. Yeah.
Oh, the mozzarella cheese?
Oh my God.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude. All day. All day.
What would be your last meal? Your death row last meal.
Oh my God, death row.
I'm not sure if you believe in the death penalty or not. Doesn't matter for this question.
No, not
'Cause you're
approached
on
for that yet. No more questions, Your Honor. What would be my death row meal? It would probably be something from my mom, to be honest.
What would it be?
Oh my God. I love her soups.
I was thinking soup.
I
Chicken
love
soup?
her soups.
I love
Yeah,
tortellini-
chicken
I love
soup.
tortellinis.
She makes like spinach soup with fat back.
yeah.
Split pea soup with a ham hock.
Stop
Her
the show.
black-eyed
Stop the
peas.
show.
black-eyed
Split pea soup with ham.
Oh.
Fucking A.
Oh,
Love it.
I'll
Like
have to bring
this.
you some when she makes
Oh
it. It's
my
damn
God,
delicious.
it sounds so good.
It is so delicious.
Let me know when dinner is.
I will. Yeah, just come over. Yes, 100%.
I love you.
Yeah.
Like split pea and ham soup? Oh, it's
Yeah.
so good.
Oh,
I could eat
absolutely
sweet peas. I just buy bags of frozen sweet peas.
yes.
Microwave them, salt, pepper, and
Done.
butter, and just eat them.
I love the salt, pepper, and butter.
Salt, pepper, and butter.
Salt, pepper, butter.
Or I mix it
Salt,
with
pepper, butter.
egg noodles and tuna.
Yeah.
I make a high protein meal. 2
Yep.
packs of tuna, 50 grams of protein.
Right.
Serving of egg noodles.
No
and I have
sauce though, just salt, pepper, butter.
Butter will be my butter's my sauce on it.
No sauce, guy. Come on.
Oh, I eat sauces,
You
but
do?
I just like noodles with butter.
Okay, I love butter noodles
Yeah,
too.
well,
Though.
I'll eat
yeah.
I'll eat tomato sauce.
That's
all
so
day long.
funny.
I eat too much pizza and tomato
Salt,
sauce. I get
pepper,
it. My
butter.
mouth gets
It's
cold
a lot.
sores.
The tomatoes.
The acidity.
Yeah,
I have to
the
take a break
acidity,
once in a
the
while.
acidity.
I also like drinking lemon water. I get caught up with it, and next thing I know,
It's so good for
I get a
us,
cold sore
though.
out of nowhere. I'm like, I was out of nowhere. I'm like, no, it's because
It's because, yeah.
you eat pizza, tomato sauce, and lemon juice, all week long.
It's definitely why.
That's why.
It's definitely
Yeah,
why.
yeah, yeah. Laura, this is great.
Thank you for having me, Brian.
Give me a quick run. I'll post it when we
Okay.
post the show. But if you remember all your spots, give everyone listening a quick rundown of where they can get my sister's granola. I always called it your granola,
My
but it's
granola,
not.
my mom's granola,
Your
my
mom's granola.
sisters, whatever. Who cares?
I said my mom's granola when we were doing it the last week.
It's so funny. I love it. Okay, so the rundown. So Hillside Farms, Old Man John's, House of Nutrition, Long Live Playtime.
Mm-hmm.
I also have Amberdonia. I have the Marketplace over at 900. There's the Muhlenberg General Store.
Oh, the Rudder Ave.
Yeah, the Rudder Ave one. Yeah,
Beautiful building.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And then the Muhlenberg General Store, that's in Hunlock Creek.
Okay.
Vibrant Roots Farm, which is in Sweet Valley. I am in a shop called That Froyo Shop. So they're using my granola as a topping in the Froyo shop in Stroudsburg.
Nice.
Danville is Java Mama. So they do and make all their specialty coffees and have a coffee store, but they're also going to be selling my products online too.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Don't want to forget anyone. I'm also in a daycare, which I won't say what that name is.
That's fine.
But I think it's cool.
That's
you know,
awesome.
that
Good
they
for
want
you.
to serve my products
That's
there
great.
to the kids and stuff
That's
like
great.
that. You know,
yeah.
so it's been a lot of fun. If there's more, I'll send them to you.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
sorry if anyone.
It's all good.
forgot.
It's
Okay.
all good. I'm cutting you out. No
Yeah,
more.
exactly. No more. No more.
That's
Thank
great
you.
that everything's starting to take off for you.
Yeah.
And we saw each other, about 6-7 months ago.
I think
probably,
so.
right?
Yeah.
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 And
Yeah.
we finally made it to the Food Fight podcast.
We did it.
And I got to eat the cereal, which I
Thank
may
you for
bring home with
circling
me.
back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
I do.
You were a great guest, great conversation.
Thank you.
And I'm sure we'll do it again.
Let's do it again.
All right.
All
This
right.
is Laura Carter from My Sister's Granola. My name is Brian DiMattei. This is the Food Fight Podcast. That's it. Good job.
Thank you.